Well, good evening, everybody. Tom, I'm sorry to hear that about your friend. Guys, if you would, put some prayers up in there for Tom. He lost his best friend in the line of duty. Ray, what's up? Falling. Tennessee Volts. Huh. Well, Leonard Dukes, I appreciate that. Hey, Mary. Yeah, prayers for Tom. The Dragon Lady, Philippines. Hello, everyone. Well, evidently last night on as the CHIT STIRS, must have ruffled some feathers. Here, I've had threats from Cupcake. Oh, hey, Fuzzy. Oh, you getting big. Guys, Fuzzy wants to say hi. Surprised y'all can't hear her purr. But evidently Michael and Bridget were sending messages to my niece all night and this morning. And she sent me the messages. So, hey, girl. Yeah. She's wanting to be nice now. She must be about to go in the heat. And she likes your chest rubbed. Puts her right to sleep. But anyway, getting back to the messages from Bridget and Michael. You know, I just don't understand why they would do it. I really don't. They want to know if Bridget and her hubby was in town. Something fierce. Several people told me that my dad is going to show up at my house. Well, yeah, I am going to show up at your house, Bridget. And several people didn't tell you that. You were in the stream. I know who you are in here now. Eek. Anyway, they're trying to get me to start talking with Tina and bring Tina into my streams. That shit ain't happening. Okay? I hear Tina's been taken up for me. Well, that's up to her. Oh, Big Steve, don't worry, brother. I don't need that kind of headache. Not at all. But evidently, Cupcake sent Tuna a message saying that I better not show up at Bridget and Michael's house. Be looking for me Tuesday or between Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. But Isaac has had his opportunity twice. He's been down here, supposedly to confront me, and he never did. So like I told the guy that sent me the message, he's done shown his true colors. He's yellow. Samuel, Pismo Beach. Yeah, it might be nice. Don't know where it's at though. Oh, I'm not worried about him. You know, the thing is, when you talk all the crap behind the keyboard and you're busting the scale at 550, can you imagine 550 pounds slamming to the ground? All you gotta do is take his legs out. Mars 29, hello. That's right, Nick. Yeah, it is. Been a little overcast today, but it's been nice. See, Isaac can't afford to do anything but run his mouth behind the keyboard. He's 340 something. No, that's Michael. Oh, what was that? Rift player? Doug, you talking crap all day on the mic. Well, no, actually, I haven't been talking crap all day at all. I've been busy today. Real busy. Bikini Island, you like fuzzy, huh? Well, for starters, I didn't go over there today. I had some other things I had to go take care of. Wound up going to the bank. Yes, going to the bank. I had some issues with my account got taken care of. You sure do have a lot of mods for 100 viewers. Actually, I only got about 14 mods, and not all of them are in here. Las Vegas, just to let you know. 163 people in here. Ooh, what was that? Turd man behind a GoPro. Well, that's an interesting one there. Matthew, hello, Doug. How's it going? It's going. It's just funny. You know, I didn't get around to going to Somerville today like I thought I would. $2 from Nick. Smash that like button, folks. Well, you see, Haley, if they're really going to put their name up there, then they can talk all the shit they want. But if they're going to hide behind a fake name or a screen name and talk that crap, you have my permission just to block them. Hi, Doug. My dad is going to be 102 years old, and I spend as much time as possible with him. Your daughter will regret what she's doing. Sorry you're having to go through all this. Thank you, Deb. You're right. In fact, I put some things in place today that I'm going to start loading things up and taking them to their new home. So, Mike's Life, appreciate it. Miss Anderson, I can't pronounce your first name, but it's going great. Frederick M. King, what's up? Oh, man. Evidently, we ruffled some feathers the other night. I cannot believe that my daughter and her so-called boyfriend would write the kind of stuff that's in here. You know, why are you going to message somebody in the early morning hours to cuss them out, and when that person calls you back, you just hang up on them? Why be a douche, Michael? Stallion, I'm going to keep where I'm moving to a secret. And nobody in my family right now knows where I'm going. Only one person knows. Sits on Doug's lap. No, you ain't, Darwin. Italian, I ain't gonna tell nobody quite yet. I'm just I'm gonna keep that under my hat. Bad blood. But if I disappear off of here for a day or two, that's because I am in the process of moving stuff. CC, I appreciate that. Love them positive vibes. White Rabbit. How's it going? It's going. Oh boy, Red Troll. Read the text. We want to know. I am not reading some of the words that Michael was using on here. Although I'll bring Nick up here if he wants to do it. Let's just say they were not nice. And they seem to be a little bit scared. Why would they be scared? I don't know. And why would 550 send a message through Tina? You know, I've heard some guy was messaging me last night till 3 a.m. this morning. I don't know where he's from, but I was trying to go to sleep. I just wound up cutting my phone off. And he was telling me that Bridget misses me and all this other shit. You know, if she missed me, then why she got me blocked? Mandy's on. Well, if Mandy wants to come up, or you, Nick, I mean, I'll let you go through the messages. Let everybody hear about it. I'm not having to leave. I'm leaving because there's no reason to stay. And it's time for a change. I agree with you 110%, Big Steve. See, I don't believe it was Bridget that was sending messages to my niece. I think that was all Michael. Kenny, I believe that. I really do. I think he does have her brainwashed. But you know, one day she'll come around, and when she does, I just hate to be him. Come to Minnesota. Y'all get too cold up there in Minnesota. Of course, Fuzzy's going with me. Well, she has separation anxiety, guys. When I used to work, when I went to work in the morning, she would walk me to the door. And when I hit the driveway, she'd be sitting there either in the window looking out or sitting there at the doorway giving me these eyes like, go ahead, take your shoes off. I'll attack your ass. Where's Fuzzy? She doesn't run off. She's no longer in here. Nope. Craig Donovan. Yeah, I know they're watching too. He must probably got a hamburger in his mouth. Are you selling your mobile home? Italian Stallion is a 3-bedroom house that was built back in I want to say it was built back in 1959, if I remember looking at the paper correctly. And we've been the only family to actually live in the house since day one. It's been paid for twice. So I mean, Mandy, you put you or Nick up here and y'all can read off the messages all you want. Paid for 2x. How did they make you do that? What are you talking about, Hearthstone? Oh, you talking about the mortgage being paid twice? Bikini Island, he ain't never gonna leave me alone. You know, he's figured out that I don't have to buy my subscribers. Y'all are actually real people that come into the stream. I'll get Nick's phone and, well, let me put the link up there, Nick, and you can just come on when you're ready. There you go, Nick. Bounty by observation. What's up, brother? You're not supposed to rub that stuff in your eye, Bounty. I told you about that. I know you're into that pain, but geez. Okay, well, we got Mandy on here.
Yeah, you got Mandy, the submissive bitch.
Hey, hold on. Let me get you off the stereo system.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry about
little
that, guys.
backstory here. I am sitting at my house in Kentucky, but obviously they were so scared to death, they had to know if I was in town. So at 10:30 last night, my phone starts blowing up, and the very first message that I get is, "Are you in town?" Bitch, no, I'm in my bed asleep. Leave me the hell alone. So it continues on all night long. All night. And I'm going to read every single message that Miss Princess has messaged me. So starting at 10:30 last night, lasting until 10 o'clock this morning before I responded back. First message reads, "Are you in town?" Next message, "Several people have told me that my dad is just going to show up at my house tomorrow to find out if I'm pregnant, and he is not welcome." Okay, whatever. "I want nothing to do with the lying, manipulative, and jealous man-child who refuses to take accountability for his actions so bad that he only blames Michael." Well, you know what? Michael has done everything to himself, and he needs to look at his own doorstep before he can start doing other things. Continues reading message. "Who has nothing to do with my feelings toward my piece of garbage dad." Well, bitch, you've been brainwashed. Next message. "I feel the way I do because my dad fucked up so bad. And the bridge is so GD torched. I don't want to repair it." Next message. "For 6 months, he has run his lying trash mouth nonstop. Can't figure out how to make his own content on YouTube, so he bashes us daily." I've been watching this for a while, and usually all the trolls bring up Bridget and Michael, and Doug just responds. I'll continue reading. "That's why I don't want to see him. That's why I have nothing to do with him." Next message. "Lying on everyone because he's so bitter in his own fucking world, and I want nothing to do with him. Say he's going to call DSS if we don't let him see the baby, and should call because he's never going to see my child. He only talks fucking shit about the child's parents." Well, the last several years that you've been broadcasting your pathetic life on YouTube, maybe DSS should be involved. Next message. "And grandparents' rights don't exist, especially here, and he damn sure won't have any fucking rights to my kid. You need to go back to law school because obviously you don't know the whole law since you're the lawyer." Continue reading. "He is dangerous, bitter, angry, jealous, and fucking hates Michael for no GD reason other than the shit he makes up in his own delusional head." Next message. "So, fair warning, my dad should not show up at my house tomorrow." Next message. "I've been with Michael for almost 11 years, but somehow this year I'm controlling and brainwashed. And my dad has fucking done is insult me for months, and we never did anything but help him. I'll stop helping my dad as much after he starts treating me like shit this September." Well, he fucked up and won't own up to it. That's his fault, not mine. Poor, pathetic Michael and Bridget. "I'm very aware he's told you all kinds of bullshit and only playing the victim. I'm also aware that you're only going to believe his side of things, and it is what it is. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to let you know why I don't have a relationship with him anymore, and why I won't see him, and why he shouldn't come over here." And then she sends me a message with I guess, this video that he made saying that he's done with Doug. The next message. This explains why my dad started being a pile of shit. It explains his ego and why others get into it. I know my dad has mentioned in the past Michael cloned my phone. Well, here's proof that no phone was cloned and everything actually is real because we came with proof, unlike him. Well, if anybody knows my Uncle Doug, knows that when he texts, it doesn't come out proper. So all that proof that they had in that video is bullshit. Next message. To sum it up, my dad has spent 6 months bashing us, the family, and my mom and Michael's dad. Meanwhile, we put out one response video 2 weeks after he started his shit online. This video is like 5 months old. But yeah, Michael is the cause of my dad's problems. So here we go, folks, because I couldn't take it any longer. Okay, I've had enough. This is me talking. I believe my Uncle Doug. Have you ever heard saying sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt? Be an adult. Maybe you should talk to him face to face. He has apologized to you and Michael several times. You guys have all said hurtful things, but you know what? Put your adult fucking panties on and grow up and get over it. For Pete's sakes, your dad loves you your whole life and has made sure that you have had things that you needed. I know this for a fact. My Nana passes away and you take her money. Bitch, like you needed it. That was my uncle's money that my Nana left him for you to close the account and give it to him. But I guess that's whatever makes you sleep good at night. It is what it is. You know, my Nana would not have ever left you a damn thing. Yes, my Nana loved you, and the only reason why you were on the bank account was because Doug could not, because my cousin Kelly stole his debit card from the same bank. God will punish you for taking money that is not yours. If you need a job so bad, get a job or even go stand on a street corner somewhere. That seems to run in your blood anyways. Your time is running out with your fame. Grow the fuck up, Bridget. All these messages that you have sent me while I was trying to sleep is pretty petty. Really does seem like you're trying to cover your own ass. Well, if you find God and your soul would be so much more pure. If you don't want anything to do with my uncle, well, bitch, that's your loss. Bottom line, I am done with your bullshit. One day you will regret not having your dad in your life. So here she goes again. Has to respond to my messages. Cover my own ass for what? I am trying to tell you what Doug shows up at my house. You're going to hear from your uncle that he got his ass beat, you dumb bitch. Next message. But hey, don't warn him. Cry when you see his black eyes. ALMAO. Next message. And you're right, it does run in our blood. Laura, which she spelt Lauren, and Kelly were prostitutes. And Lydia, which is my grandmother, was a cunt and deserved to die. Bitch, bitch, bitch. You really got it. Then she continues. Kelly.
Mandy?
Yeah?
That was Michael that said that.
I'm sure. So then she goes on to say, and the money went to a good cause. Pizza places in New York City. Really? I'm sure. I'm going to show y'all all these messages once I'm done reading. A few weeks ago, hell of a trip. Then the next message says, here's the fact. None of you self-serving so-called Christians in my life anymore. I just wanted to make it clear that if Doug comes near me, he's going to get tucked up on sight. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be fucked, but we'll leave it as tucked. If you don't want to facilitate in the message being delivered, then you can pretend that you're sad after he gets dragged back into his sad little truck the bank's going to repo because he's too lazy to get a job. FYI, his truck's paid for. Next message. You're all cons who loves to lean on other people for help, and I won't be leaning on, and you won't be leaning on anymore. And thank God for it. You're telling me a 25-year-old woman to grow up while her 60-year-old father, you're not 60, Doug, sorry, goes on live stream saying he's going to bang on my door to find out if I'm actually pregnant because it doesn't look like it. And if that's going if that's what he's going to do, fuck my world up, yeah, good luck with that. So then I respond back. Yeah,
That wasn't
that's
why I was going to their house.
yeah, I know. To say, hey, we can have this relationship, but it's on, you need to talk to me. Because if you don't want to have my relationship, I'm leaving. Because the only reason I moved back to South Carolina was to be closer to my daughter.
That's right.
So then I responded back, yeah, that's really sad that you wish death on people. You will eat your words one day. Pizza, well, no wonder you all have gained so much fucking weight. My Nana was golden. You chose not to know her. Fuck you, bitch. Get a real life and not have a pretend life on YouTube. Then she responds back, I'm just not like you, Mandy. You're damn right you're not. I am not as submissive to my man, and neither am I. That's what you choose for your life, and that's okay. You can go the route of bowing down to the men in your life because the Bible told you to do that. You need to read your Bible a little more. But I'm not going to let the family retard say whatever he wants about me, and we just smile in the face of adversity. Then I respond, LOL, bitch, you don't know me and my family. Go fuck yourself. And then she blocks me, but continues to blow my phone up. So she messages me. So to wrap things up, don't be sad that Lydia is dead because there's no afterlife and you don't have to worry about her burning in hell. She's already there. P.S. If there's no afterlife, she's indefinitely LMAO. By the way, you're still fat as fuck and you got weight loss surgery. I think your band you got was also made of tinfoil or something. So then we just called because I couldn't message back. Bridget answers the phone. And then I give the phone to my husband. Actually, I didn't give it to him because that would be submissive. He knew I was getting upset. So he just took it like a submissive man should do. So now I'm going to give the phone to Nick.
Hey, Michael, I know you watching this, homie. I ain't got nothing to say till I'm in your face, buddy. Nothing until I'm in your face.
So the messages continue on because I can't. They keep hanging up whenever Nick calls, and I can't message anything back. So she continues to call us crackheads. Do I need to send you gas money for the trip there too? No, I have a job. I have my money covered. Then she says, my money had to go to the old bitch to get from Charleston to your house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that you couldn't word that any different. Your gift, yeah, that was great. Because you knew you needed to, because you felt sorry. Yeah, we can go those routes too. And then she continues on, because your losers couldn't afford it, had to pay for a fucking U-Haul. I can't imagine being an adult with no money to get your favorite person in the world to your house. I have a job. I have a home. I have a motorcycle. I have 2 vehicles. I have a blessed life. Do I get to pay for Doug to get there too? No, you ain't got to do that either. I got it covered. And then she says, you dumb meth fucks just really think you're scared. I'm canceling my ultrasounds a day so we can wait for you idiots to get here. But I promise, pop, 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 it's not going to end like you think. And then we call back and she says, oh, fuck off. And then we call back. Oh, hang up like a cunt. Bitch, you hung up, not me. And then we call back. And she says, I'm done talking here. And then we call back. I'll block you then. Bitch, you already blocked me. Then we call back and call back. And she calls us a meth head. So then my submissive self, because I don't know a whole lot about technology, gives my phone to my husband so he can block her.
Hey, Michael, do you know what a true meth head would do for a gram, homie? Look into it.
So I'm going to flip this little doodad around here. And I'm going to go all the way back to the top. And I'm not. No. These are all the messages from last night that I just read to you guys. All of them. All of them. That's all from her last night to this morning.
Well, I think it was actually Michael that you were talking to, but
I believe it was both of them because she answered.
Well, some of the things that you said.
He's controlling her.
Yeah.
Michael's controlling her. That's the truth. And somebody might need to check in at like me. I don't like men.
So, yes, I am fired up. Say what you want to about me. I don't care, but it's pretty pathetic when you want to say things about somebody that can't even defend themselves. It's pretty pathetic.
I guess I'm going to have to change the title to this stream.
What, Mandy goes off?
No. As the CHIT STIRS Part 2.
Part 2.
But it's a shame what Mandy has had to say, and it's I would have never thought Bridget would do that. So
it's sad, honestly.
It is sad. It's very, very sad
of what she's turning into. And it's a shame.
They're just trying to drag us into their drama to get them some ratings because they're going to have to get a job in a couple months, 6 months. They may even get a job. I'm too mad to get on her. I ain't gonna say anything until I meet the boy.
So
it's coming soon.
I look like a hot mess because I've been pissed all day and I'm on fall break and I ain't got to do my hair and makeup today.
You look perfectly fine, dear.
Yeah, I honestly believe Bridget's been brainwashed. Something's happened. And I know for a fact, I never send her them damn text messages that they claim I did. And until Michael comes up and actually tells everybody the truth about it, this ain't never going to end. Yeah, I saw that.
Don't read it.
Guys, I'll be right back. I got to take care of something. Mandy, I'm going to leave you in the stream for a minute.
All right. Well,
I've got to do something real quick.
She's on there.
Yeah, hi, Bridget. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mary. Hi, Laura. Hi, Haley. Hello, everybody else in the stream.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Mary. Hi, Laura. Hi, Haley. Hello, everybody else in the stream.
Dad's on, so don't echo on the stream. Here, Mom.
Okay. I see that my mod took care of it. Thank you, Haley. Okay. I'm back.
Well, I don't really have anything else to say, so I guess I can skedaddle and get back into the chat.
Okay, bye.
See.
Well, as you can tell, all that was uncalled for. Why would they do that? And then to have a message come through Tina that somebody sent to me. You know, it's horrible. It really is. It shows how pathetic they really are. And honestly, I haven't been bashing nobody for 6 months. So I don't know where they got that. Guys, there's 320 people in here. I hope the like button is getting the shit slapped out of it. And I imagine, hey, Fuzzy. Ah. I imagine, oh, there are people stirring up things, Mary? Oh, I imagine so. But what is the stream about? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Live stream usually is just getting on here and talking with other people. And damn trolls, boy, I tell you. It never fails. I donated 30 minutes ago. You did? Well, Bubba, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I appreciate the donation. Pick Boss, I do appreciate it, brother. Yeah, she was. When Mandy was reading the text, if you sent it, then I didn't see it, but oh yeah, well, actually I'm going to be moving a lot sooner than they think. But it has nothing to do with losing the house. What's wrong, Fuzzy? You know, they can put my address out there all they want. The thing is, the only thing that they're going to accomplish is get somebody shot. Nico, $5 from Nico. Have some more, buddy. I appreciate that. I mean, the last time that Isaac and Michael sent somebody to the house, they keyed my truck. They broke into the door, stole what they thought was the camera case, and it was the case in between the two seats. And tossed it down the street when they figured out it wasn't what they were looking for. But the lady across the street's got cameras pointing this way. The guy over there has got cameras pointing this way. And we got it all on video. And the church parking lot that they parked at has got them on video. The cops know exactly who it was. We're just waiting for the rest of it to fall, which won't be long. What's my favorite pizza topping? I don't have a favorite pizza. Rebecca, long time no see. Travis, Mike needs to. Yeah, he does. But I honestly think he just needs to grow up a little bit. Anybody that's 31 years old and still plays with little figurine dolls ain't got it all upstairs. Got mental problems. Geez, where did the time go? 51 minutes already. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Share it out on all your social media. Hit that button to subscribe and ding that bell. Logan Welch. What's going on, Logan? Is it going to be on video? What, me moving? Parts of it might. Thank you, Richard. Glad to see you in here. Oh, yeah, Mandy did an excellent job. Oh, I plan on hanging in here. They ain't running me off. I thought the playing with wrestling figures was just something to put on YouTube. No, Dakota fam. No. He has got a whole room. What's surprising is he ain't sitting there in a diaper when he does it. And it has a pacifier hanging out of his mouth. That's actually what that's all he's missing. I mean, what's the sense in doing what they did? Why don't I set up a Twitch channel? I don't like Twitch's politics. When Twitch and Angry Grandpa had some type of donation, and then the guy turned around and tried to take it back after Angry Grandpa got it, they wound up taking the amount back from him twice. It was like a $35 donation. And it wound up being almost $90 after it was all said and done. I just don't like how they handle their deal. Man, Mandy, I had a similar experience with an extended family member. Best choice I made was to block them and report them to law enforcement for harassment. Be done with it. You don't need this, Doug. Well, I don't. When I go by there, and I will be going by there, but it's going to be on my terms and my choosings when I do it. And it's not for any other reason but to talk to my daughter. And Michael will just have to get bent. I just made an important decision. I'm coming down within 2 weeks, and I'm going to confront Mike and Bridget. I'm done. I can't. Oh, shit. Craig, you sure you want to do that? Hey, Craig, do me a favor and take that down. HMD, please take that down. Who's Jimmy Chong? And what's your problem? Really wouldn't bother to go over there. Not worth the stress. Well, actually, it don't stress me. What's the worst thing they can tell me to do? Leave? I'll leave. Sean is going. Jennifer, we got too many trolls on the live stream. Do we? There's 311 people in here. How many likes we got? Oh, cool. 135. Big Steve, you said that shit right. Yeah. I was asking you, Doug. I was Chimney Chong. He said something about the cops. Well, I've done talk to Somerville Police Department. And I do have rights going over there. They're not married. If they were married, it'd be a different story. Mike is 31 years old, has hair, ass, and acts like a little kid. Yeah, you said that right. And plays with little toys. Little toy wrestlers. Can you imagine that? Now I can see if they were collector's items and to have them in a glass case. I could see that. But to have them strode all in a room, and I mean strode, you can't walk in the room without stepping on them. What are you talking about, Laura? Who won what? I haven't seen Chimichong. I'm just, they can pick on me all they want. I'll stick Fuzzy on them. She's got some mean claws, trust me. But you know, I really didn't expect all this crap to happen. Oh, the Yankees. Whoever won, shout out all the guys. Can you visit my channel? Do I like football? Of course. Yeah, a friend of mine sending me a Tar Heels cup like this. So,
What is it, Fuzzy? You want to come up? You want to come up?
no? Okay. Adam, how's it going? So, Bridget, you're not blocked in here. If you got something you want to say it. If you're still in here. Panthers versus Steelers. When's that? Tomorrow? Or was that today? I've been a little busy today. Ah. My mascot right here. Yeah, Bridget, if you're in here, speak. You're not blocked. Oh, okay, Brian. I understand now. You know, why would Michael have to call on Isaac to get in the middle of somebody else's business? I mean, that's childish in itself. Who is Mike then? Yep, that's a good question. Who is he? You're right, Laura. Travis, you're absolutely right. Sean, inquiring minds want to know. Bullies is all that. Carol, you're right. That's all they are. Fuzzy, what is wrong? My favorite football team be Carolina Panthers. Wonder how many fans they lose from all this. Most probably none. See, the whole thing about them telling me not to show up, they know I'm going to show up. But if he videos it, he doesn't have my permission.
Would you quit? Oh, shit. Stop.
She got me good again. Bernie, you're right. You're absolutely right. They are greedy. And that type of lifestyle, that's what that creates. And when that baby starts showing up on the videos, DSS will be knee deep in their ass. I guarantee it. Bilbo, the last time I heard that word, toxic, it came out of Cindy's mouth. George, evidently. I don't know. I haven't laid eyes on her. Dr. Fuzzy just made her. Well, look at her. That's playing with Fuzzy. What about New York and this disabled father? What are you talking about? You are bad. 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 Yeah, she didn't want to. Oh, yeah, they took the money. They did. They did. And she's going to have to live with it the rest of her life. I hope the shit haunts her. But, guys, I've been on here an hour and 7 minutes. Got 302 people in here. I appreciate y'all coming in. Mod, you did a great job. How could she talk about her grandmother like that? The Jones family, that was not Bridget. I can just tell by the wording. Okay, that was Michael replying that message. He even went on Isaac's stream and said the exact same thing. So, you know, he's trash. Where am I from? South Carolina. Where is she going to go if they break up? Actually, I think the house is hers. So, night, Doug. Night, folks. Michael B. Seeing you soon. Homie, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Nick's going to be coming to Charleston here pretty soon. Don't leave us. Well, guys, I usually do about an hour, 20 minutes. And I really didn't expect this to go on this long tonight. And I do need to go rinse this out. What are we chatting about? Oh, this was another episode as the CHIT STIRS. You guys, make sure you smash that like button on the way out. I'd very much appreciate it. And if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. And that's right, featuring Mandy. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for coming in. Much love to all y'all. Oh, I'll keep my chin up. But we will talk at y'all soon. Like I said, mods, y'all have a great night and thank you.